Welcome to week 3 of Cloud for Developers. So this week is focused on working from a Unix/Linux terminal window. And there's a couple of things that you're going to do in the Unix world that are a little bit different than the Windows world. And the first is just how do you get connected to a Unix virtual machine? So if you're a standard Windows user, how do you connect to that environment so that I can actually use a terminal window? And there's going to be a new video that covers how do I create an EC2 instance that runs Linux, and then how do I connect to that instance from my Windows machine so that I can actually issue those Unix/Linux terminal commands. Okay, so that video is going to be listed in week 3. It'll be the very first video that you'll see, and once you've done that, then you can kind of progress through these other videos that I did not create. These are YouTube videos about how to work with text, how to work with files, and then what's the path look like within kind of the Unix/Linux terminal environment. Okay, so in addition to what you're supposed to watch, there's also a couple of homework items that you're going to do. So you're going to have the Unix terminal commands. There will be a submission link as well as a check-in. So you'll have a submission for your lab as well as a check-in. And additionally, I've gotten some feedback inside of the check-ins like, hey, I'm only kind of working through the labs and I'm doing the check-ins, but I haven't really started the project because we haven't really looked at the project yet and project details. And what I will say is that weeks 4 and 5 are heavy on the service called IAM, which is user and account management. So user group account management. And then secondarily, week 5 will get into the S3 storage solution that's part of AWS. So really in weeks 4 and 5, we will kind of hit hard on those topics that are going to be required to complete the first project. So for the time being, when you're filling out the check-in and you're confused, like what project work have you done for the week, lab work is fine, and I'm kind of using that term project work, lab work interchangeably. So don't worry, don't feel like you're getting behind or you're missing anything. It's just I'm choosing bad terminology there. Okay, so those are the to-do items for your week 3 agenda.